final weekend of their silver anniversary season, the New Orleans Saints, champions of the NFC West, took on their arch rivals from Atlanta. Amid the electrified atmosphere of the Dome, their hopes were high for possible Super Bowl glory. New Orleans scored on their first possession as they gradually built up a 10-0 second quarter lead. After relinquishing the lead, the Saints came on again in the fourth quarter. But a series of untimely turnovers and an inability to hold on to a second-half lead, something that haunted the Saints in 1991, compromised the Saints' postseason success. The close defeat was bitter and disappointing, but it did not diminish the success and accomplishments of one of the most exciting seasons in Saints history.
Go Saints, go! Go Saints, go! Go Saints, go! Saints, go! Go Saints, go! Go!
Great drop back from Bobby. Big rush, throws up the middle. The minute to 40, and he's wide open. May go all the way. 50, 40, 30, 20. He will go all the way. And down the 5, the 3. Takes it in for the touchdown. The big play down the doggone touchdown play.
In 1991, the New Orleans Saints celebrated their silver anniversary season by striking gold in their pursuit of a division championship. They were victorious in their first 7 games, winning 11 in all, the second best total in franchise history. They allowed the fewest points in the NFL and fielded the league's second best defense. They produced the league's highest amount of turnovers in a season characterized by bold, opportunistic play in every facet of the game.
Snap is back. Oh, it can be blocked. It is blocked. The ball is loose at the 40-yard line. Wayne Martin blocked it. They'll pick it up with Greg Warren. Warren at the 30, the 20, the 10. Steve will score a touchdown. Frank.
The Saints' aggressive, take-charge play continued to endear them to the Who-Dats, the NFL's most fanatical following. In 1991, their chance of cha-ching helped carry the Saints through a memorable and historic season when they became cha-champs.
Handoff, Hilliard, right side, hit behind the line, slips outside, gets to the outside, he goes in for the touchdown. All right.
Head coach in 1986, Jim Mora has known nothing but success, but a division title had eluded him. Right from the get-go in 1991, he instilled in his team a single-minded intensity to reach that cherished goal.
NFC West, Tyler, that's what we want.
Not surprisingly, it was the defense that set the tone, led by the menacing presence of the Dome Patrol, 4 men who represent 13 Pro Bowl appearances. The Saints literally scared off the opposition. New Orleans' punishing brand of defense yielded but 211 points, an all-time Saint low. Aggressive play also produced 48 turnovers, the league's best. Indeed, nothing symbolized the Saints' season of hustle and determination better than loose footballs and frantic defenders flying after them.
have it. The ball came loose at the 15-yard line, and the Saints are going to go. The ball is still alive. They're going to pick it up. Ball came loose. Saints have it, but the ball came loose. Saints have recovered it. Flag down. Pass is going to be bad. Intercept. Yes. The Saints have the football. The right is picked off. That's a hot potato, boy. Let's get rid of that thing.
We're going to make a little highlight film there. That's going to be in the football file. It's another day at the office for this Saints defense.
That's an awesome play. That's an awesome play. Awesome play.
Opportunistic, heads-up play was the hallmark of the Saints' success, and it began right off the bat on opening day when the Seattle Seahawks came to town.
Dropping to throw now, looking for the screen, looks like he's going to toss it over. It's going to be picked up at the 38, to the 30, down to the 20, the 10, 5.
Pat Swilling's interception and score was one of 4 Saint takeaways before Bobby Hebert, facing 4th down and needing a TD, hooked up with Floyd Turner on a last-minute game-winning score. The Saints' intensity never wavered. They immediately seized control of the NFC West by going on a wild, winning, history-making 7-game spree.
10, 5, touchdown Saints, I believe. Yes, they called it a touchdown. Out of the eye. It's Gil Kennedy running wide to the right to the 40, breaks it over 45. He's over to the 50. He's got a chance to go all the way. He's at the 35, 30, down to the 20, 50. Pitch out to Hilliard, running to the outside. He got down the sideline. He could go all the way and will. He's the 30, the 20. He's going all the way. Touchdown, Dalton Hilliard. There's that big play.
One by one, opponents fell as the Saints raced their way to the top of the NFC West. As they did, the Houdats rang up each victory with a call to glory that was heard loud and often. Cha-ching.
The Saints is 6-0. Cha-ching!
7 straight wins came in a variety of ways. A clutch, gritty performance had marked the season opener, while a high-powered, explosive offense blew away the Falcons in Atlanta.
Falcons 47-yard line, shotgun formation, Bobby Hebert.
Pass completed to the 38, down to the 30, breaks it open, gets all the way, Turner to the 10, to the 5, he's in for the touchdown!
Show your team, baby.
The defense lent a hand in a number of victories. They stuffed the Chiefs, shut out the Vikings, and shot down the Eagles with an inspiring effort at Philadelphia's Veterans Stadium. In a battle of the league's 2 best defenses, the Saints dominated by simply never, ever letting up.
We got to give our offense field position. We got to. Yeah.
Got the wing going into 4.
We got to get another one right down there. We'll be all right.
They got one and another. And another. And another. For the 4th straight game, the opposing offense did not reach the end zone.
Sky Patrol, baby.
In the 7th win of the streak, the Tampa Bay Bucks were simply smothered. 7-0, the Saints stood alone atop the NFC West. In the Superdome, the party was just beginning. The Whodats of New Orleans. In the NFL, you might say this group is definitely a breed apart.
This was my last dog, Rocky. He died in 1985. And he must be looking out from dog heaven and wishing him luck. The first one was named Rocky. He dressed this as Hank. See?
In a town that rarely needs an excuse to loosen up, nothing quite compares to party time in the Dome.
Can't beat this, man. Can't beat this. That's what it's about right here. Can't beat this. Showtime. In the Dome.
You guys best up this, bring it to the party right here, okay? Bring it to the party, all right? We're going to wedge each other. Get that wedge going a little bit faster, you. Let's kick some ass. Ready?
The Saints feature a number of party animals who love to steal the show. Take Pat Swilling and his hunger for quarterbacks. Swilling charged and cha-chinged his way to a league-high 17 sacks. Another Saint with a flair for the dramatic is the ever-acrobatic Eric Martin, New Orleans' all-time leading receiver. And then there is high-rolling Morton Anderson with his $5,000 shoe and priceless toe.
It'll be a 60-yard field goal attempt. Everybody is up looking at this one on their feet. Placement is down. Here's the boot. It's a low one, but it's long enough. Can it get through? Yes! 60-yard field goal for Morton Anderson.
Yes, sir. In the Dome, it was a hot time.
There's a big piece of flame coming down. They're going to call timeout now. The officials have got to call
Burn the turf. This is the dangest thing I've ever seen in a football game right here. Here comes the Gatorade bucket.
There were other great performances in 1991. Indeed, when the 49ers came to town, some fans wanted to share their rendition of a sunny 60s hit recorded by Steve Bono's namesake.
I got you, look dog with me. I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
The hits by the Saints sound better.
The Saints may have come up with it. Yes, the Saints have the football.
In one of the most fiercely contested games of the season, New Orleans virtually eliminated the Niners from the title hunt, raising their own record to an eye-catching 9-1. The Benson Boogie was shuffling like never before. And why not? Before Tom Benson's arrival, the Saints had won a mere 30% of their games. Since 1986, that figure has ballooned to over 60. A remarkable achievement for a man who has proven to be a most gracious host of Party Time in the Dome. A factor in the Saints' 1991 success was the return of quarterback Bobby Hebert.
Bobby looking, quick toss into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Showing very little rustiness, Hebert provided the Saints with pinpoint, accurate passing and savvy veteran street smarts.
Want to be in to try to dictate. Here comes the blitz right here.
They're showing blitz defensively, and it is coming. Bobby in trouble, throws it to the end zone, and it is touchdown Saints.
Both Hebert and Steve Walsh enjoyed flawless protection and were helped by the improvement of talented young receivers like rookie Wesley Carroll and newcomer Quinn Early.
Pop all the way as a man open at the 5, touchdown. They got it to Quinn Early.
One Saint who most dramatically stepped up his play was number 88, Floyd Turner. Turner's big play potential burst forward in 1991. He grabbed a career-high 64 passes, good for 927 yards. And he scored a team-leading 8 touchdowns.
Play action, fake to McAfee. Walsh throws to the end zone, wide open, touchdown. Walsh going to the end zone. It's caught by Turner, touchdown. Right on the sideline in front of...
While the Saints' passing game soared in 1991, the running attack also featured some solid performances. When healthy, Dalton Hilliard and number 34, Ironhead Hayward, are a formidable pair. But injuries limited their playing time, giving youngsters like Fred McAfee and number 22, Gil Fenerty, a chance to strut their stuff. The versatile Fenerty responded to the challenge, leading all Saints running backs in pass receptions, while the rookie McAfee proved to be a 6th-round steal. McAfee led the team in rushing, and with the Saints on the verge of an early clinching of the NFC West, the talented rookie came up big with a season-high 138 yards against Atlanta.
McAfee right side, his first touchdown in the National Football League.
Despite McAfee's effort, the Falcons came up with a shocking overtime victory. The defeat, one of 4 straight, sent the Saints reeling. Mounting injuries, particularly to the secondary, sapped the Saints. But Jim Mora did not give up. He told his team their time would come to persevere and to keep faith. On a Monday night in December, after consulting with a higher order, the Saints' belief in themselves was rewarded. Bobby Hebert, back after 6 weeks of injury, threw for a career-high 320 yards as the Saints broke open a close game with a furious second-half surge.
Went into the end zone, touchdown Saints.
The defense shut out the Raiders, limiting them to 117 yards, an all-time low by a Saint opponent. In the 4th quarter, the Saints went for the jugular.
Dropping to throw Schrader, or make it to Vince Evans. It's intercepted. Looks like Maxey with the ball to the 20, the 15, on his feet to the 10, to the 5. He breaks 5 tackles in for the touchdown. Oh, save it.
After a 4-week slide, the Saints were back and had grabbed hold to one more chance to be champs.
NFC West, baby.
If one game personified the 1991 Saints, it was the gut-check effort in the Arizona desert.
No better than this, baby. Don't get no better than this. NFC Championship right here. Don't get no better than this.
A victory over the Cardinals was all that stood between the Saints and the NFC West Championship.
Smile at the championship on the line, damn it, because it is.
Let's go, baby.
Let him come back. Hey!
Just keep hammering their running game. Keep hammering their running game. We'll get something going. They're not going to beat you by doing that, all right? Just keep playing good against the run.
Hey, new quarterback in, baby. His worst nightmare. His worst nightmare. That's right.
Led by Gene Atkins, 3 interceptions, the Saints tied a club record, forcing 7 turnovers.
Dropping and throwing. Chandler picked up. He's going to run this one back to the 30. Still on his feet. The 25 pitches it back to the 20. Benny Thompson to the 15 to the 13-yard line. Great play by Gene Atkins.
Gutty running by Buford Jordan.
Way to keep working over. Keep working deep, baby. Keep working
And a clutch catch by Floyd Turner put the finishing touches on what truly was a silver season celebration.
Bobby drops back short, looks, tosses toward the end zone, and it is caught for the apparent score. Yes, the players are going onto the field. The Saints are the champions of the NFC West. Bless you, boys, and cha-ching. The Saints are officially the NFC Western Division champions for the first time in 25 years.
It took a while, but we got it. A little harder than we wanted to be, but we got it. NFC West champions right here. Oh, hell, you been here, Hill. We got it done. That's what counts, right? Hey, getting it done what counts. It just took a little longer than we thought. Let me tell you something. You guys deserve to be the NFC West champions. You're the best football team in this damn division. A hell of a job. Feel good about it. I'm proud of you. Be happy. Enjoy it. You're the champs of the NFC West. Way to go.
This film was brought to you by New York Life and its dedicated agents, proud sponsors of the NFL's team highlight films. New York Life, the company you keep.